Hello, my name is John Genatazio. I had called you earlier today and said I would send over a video with some tips and tricks to help you with your online presence. So without further ado, I'll get right in. So first thing I noticed about you guys was you have two websites. Both actually look really good, but what I want to go through is the three things I always go through to make a website really good online is content, citations, and backlinks. So content is anything on your website, like words, pictures, what they're saved as. Google likes 1,500 to 2,000 words on a homepage, but you're doing pretty good. So credits to you there. Um, this this website right here, it has about the same too. I'm really curious to why you have two websites. Um, because I looked at the ratings and rankings and what you're working at with keywords, and I think you're really confusing Google actually with the two websites because it's thinking you're two separate companies. So it's taking leads from one website and giving them to the other. So I guess you own both, so it doesn't really matter. But it would help if you put it all on one website. So content is just all this and what they're saved as. For example, like this right here. Like it's not saved as a picture. Like it should be a keyword instead of this right here. Like water restoration, Sterling Heights. That would be a keyword that you would want to hide that behind a picture so Google sees. But you need 1,500 to 2,000 words on the page because Google scans through your website, and the more time it spends reading through valuable content, it finds those keywords, the better for your website. And citations are what gets you in the map pack right here. So citations are your name, address, and phone number listed in directories throughout the web. So like Yelp Pages, Yelp, a bunch of other places, but those are just examples. Um, so what you usually do is you go and you see how many citations your competitors have, and you just do what they're doing plus more. I looked at you guys. You guys have about 31 citations, which is not very much. I see you guys are a pretty big business. You're in lots of locations. You have a very big. Um, you got a lot of people working for you. Your team's very big. So when I looked at your results, I have this tool called Ahrefs. It buys information from Google. It tells you all about your website. You guys are currently bringing in 176 people a month from organic traffic, which isn't bad, but your competitors are doing much more. Um, these are all the keywords you're being found for. So, for example, on-site restoration, you're getting 20 people for that. You're on the second position, which is kind of odd because that's your name. You should be the first position. Your boss here, you're bringing 16 people just for him. So let's see, water damage restoration, Sterling Heights, you're bringing in 13 people for that keyword. You could be bringing in 40 people. Water restoration, Sterling, you bring in 9, you could be bringing in 60. Fire restoration, Birmingham, you bring in 7, you could be bringing in 60. So those are just examples of keywords that you could be ranking for to bring you in more traffic. So you have, wait for it to load, go to this one. So this is your other website, you're bringing in 62 people, and you're pretty much competing with yourself on this website for the same keywords. So I think it's confusing Google. So you have 15 referring domains, which is your website inside of other websites, and blog posts, and I won't get into it, but you need more powerful. They're not all created equal. So you can't put your backlinks inside of like Pizza Hut because that's not going to help you. You'll see some websites that'll have thousands and thousands of referring domains and backlinks, but yet they're bringing in very little traffic, while someone with 10 referring domains and backlinks can be smoking them because they're putting their backlinks into relevant places like fire restoration blogs and websites with powerful rankings on Google. So your rankings right here, 16 and 9, you always want to get them as close to 1. Um, Not 1, but like between 0 and 100, you want the two to divide to make 1. So the ratio, you want them as close together as possible. Some websites will have like 50 on one and then they'll have 2 on the other, so it doesn't help out on Google. So you're bringing in 62 here on this website, and you're bringing in 176 on this website. So I wanted to show you some of your competitors. I'm not sure if you know these guys, but wait for them to load. Concraft Restoration Property Rebuilding. They are bringing in 546 people a month, which is considerably more than you here at 176. So they are over in Auburn Hills, but they're essentially, what they're doing is they're getting all those keywords right here. They're being found for very special keywords. Now I gotta log in. Like fire damage restoration services, they're getting 54 people a month on that, and they're in the 5th position. They could be in the 1st position and bringing in almost 700 people. They're being found for places like, this is their location, Grand Blanc, Michigan, Ann Arbor, Michigan. They're being found, they're on the 1st page of Google for every single one of these keywords. Like, you could essentially be doing that too, and be bringing in the same people they're bringing in, and be up on the top of Google for every single one of those searches. So the citations, being in this map pack is so important. You need to have reviews. Like here, you're here in the organic, but I've already searched you, so that's why you're showing up. If I want incognito, you would not show up. Let's see where you are down here, right here. You have 87 reviews, which is pretty good. A lot more than a lot of your competition. But there's some like up here like 91 reviews. These people, Anytime Restoration, they're bringing in about the same amount as you are. And then your pictures, what you're saved as. So, I'll go right back here. Where are you? Right here. You have about, I don't know, 10 pictures in here. You should have more than all your competition, and you save those as keywords. That really helps. And also in your reviews, try to get as many reviews as you can. Like, people always go for the person with the highest reviews, and the person that's in either here or here. This results for 80% of all searches. People go to these places. So if you're not in these places, you're essentially not existent on Google. So it's just your name, address, and phone number listed throughout directories, which helps you on there, and you save as many pictures behind keywords as possible and get as many reviews. That will get you on the map pack. And backlinks is what will get you on the 1st page of Google. For example, like right here, this is where you want to be. For this search, you are on the 1st page of Google, but for other searches like fire damage, you're not. So you would want to be ranking for those keywords. Every single one of those keywords, you would want to be in this position, and you'll be bringing in potentially what this guy's bringing in, or even more. These guys right here, Dermanic, they are all throughout Michigan. They have many locations in Michigan, but they're bringing in, this is just a service page. They're bringing in 238 just from a service page. If you go here and look at their whole entire website, this is throughout Michigan, it will show you what they're really bringing in, which I'm pretty sure it's in the thousands. Yep, 6,400. That's how many people are bringing in per month. I don't know what you guys could be doing with that amount of business, but I'm sure you'd be loving it. And then everyone knows these guys, ServPros. You guys don't want to bother competing against them because they're just so big. But they're bringing in over 124,000 people a month. But this is just an example. See how their ratio, they're 79 and 75. They're very close to 1 if you divide them. So that's why they're just so powerful on Google. They have so many referring domains, so many backlinks. They're inside of everything possibly. That's why they're destroying everyone's competition in practically every single state. But they're not your prime example of who you want to be. You want to be like these guys, the smaller guys that are still big, but they're bringing in more traffic than you. So it's content, backlinks, and citations. Those are the key things to rank on Google. And if you're doing all those things properly, you will be found on Google and you'll be bringing in lots and lots of people. So you guys can take these tips and tricks and apply them yourselves if you like, or you can reach back out to me and I can help you out. I'll leave my contact info. It's up to you though. All I ask in return is that you give me some feedback on what I just did here. That'd be great. But that's it. Thank you. Have a good day.